Apple lands record 54 Emmy Award nominations and makes history as Ted Lasso becomes the most Emmy-nominated comedy for the third consecutive year. And still, a Michael J. Fox movie becomes this year's most nominated documentary film or docuseries. Apple Originals honored with nominations across 13 hit titles, including Ted Lasso, Still, a Michael J. Fox movie, Shrinking, Blackbird, Bad Sisters, Schmigadoon, Selena Gomez, My Mind and Me, The Problem with Jon Stewart, Carpool Karaoke, The Series for All Mankind, 5 Days at Memorial, Hello Tomorrow, and Prehistoric Planet. Ted Lasso once again leads as this year's most nominated comedy with 21 Emmy nominations. Broadly celebrated documentary Still, a Michael J. Fox movie, leads documentaries with 7 nominations, including Outstanding Documentary or Nonfiction Special. Apple TV Plus breaks through in late night as The Problem with Jon Stewart lands 3 nominations, including Outstanding Talk Series. Apple Original programs, Ted Lasso, Shrinking, Bad Sisters, and Blackbird, are honored with 15 acting nominations for acclaimed performances. Carpool Karaoke, the series scores 6th series nomination, following 5 consecutive wins. Culver City, California. Apple TV Plus makes history with a record 54 Emmy Award nominations across 13 hit Apple Original titles, catapulting to the third most Emmy-nominated network in just over 3 years since its global launch. Apple Originals land major category nominations, including Outstanding Comedy Series for this year's most Emmy-nominated comedy Ted Lasso, Outstanding Documentary or Nonfiction Special for Still, a Michael J. Fox movie, which also leads as this year's most Emmy-nominated documentary, Outstanding Hosted Nonfiction Series or Special for Late Night Breakout, The Problem with Jon Stewart, and Outstanding Short-Form Comedy, Drama or Variety Series for Carpool Karaoke, the series. Nominations for the 75th Emmy Awards were announced today by the Television Academy, and the winners are set to be unveiled at a ceremony on September 18, 2023. These brilliantly original stories have made us laugh, given us a greater sense of empathy, and a fresh understanding of our world through many different genres of storytelling, said Zach Van Amberg, Apple's head of worldwide video. We are in awe of the unique talents of the casts and crews that have brought these fantastic programs to audiences across the globe, and we thank the Television Academy for these honors. We are incredibly grateful to the Television Academy for recognizing this wide array of Apple original programming, said Jamie Ehrlicht, Apple's head of worldwide video. It has been an absolute pleasure to collaborate with these gifted artists, and we couldn't be happier to see them acknowledged for their exceptional work today. We send our warmest congratulations to all of the nominees. Global phenomenon. Ted Lasso becomes the most nominated comedy for the third consecutive year with 21 in total, expanding its nominations for its acclaimed third season. The series also lands 9 total acting nominations, becoming only the 5th comedy in history to receive Emmy Award nominations for all of its original series regulars, joining All in the Family, The Golden Girls, Schitt's Creek, and Will and Grace. Emmy Award-winning stars Jason Sudeikis, Brett Goldstein, and Hannah Waddingham are recognized with back-to-back nominations for Season 3. Stars Phil Dunster and Juno Temple, and guest stars Sam Richardson, Sarah Niles, Harriet Walter, and Becky Ann Baker, also land acting nominations. Apple Original Documentary Still, a Michael J. Fox movie, leads this year's documentary films and docuseries with a total of 7 Emmy Award nominations, including Outstanding Documentary or Nonfiction Special, and Directing for a Documentary Nonfiction Program. For the first year, Apple TV Plus breaks through in late-night programming as The Problem with Jon Stewart is recognized with nominations for Outstanding Talk Series, Directing for a Variety Series, and Outstanding Technical Direction, Camera Work, Video Control for a Series. Apple Originals Shrinking, Bad Sisters, Blackbird, Selena Gomez, My Mind and Me, Prehistoric Planet, 5 Days at Memorial, and Hello Tomorrow are recognized with first-time Emmy Award nominations. In addition, Carpool Karaoke, the series scores with its 6th consecutive series nomination, following its 5th win in a row. Apple TV Plus series stars earn 15 acting category nominations, including 9 top acting nominations for acclaimed performances in the third season of Ted Lasso, and first-time nominations for Shrinking stars Jason Segel and Jessica Williams, and Blackbird stars Taron Egerton and Paul Walter Hauser. Sharon Horgan lands her first acting nomination in the Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series category for her celebrated performance in the hit Bad Sisters. Additionally, Apple's ads continue to make Emmy history by receiving the most nominations for Outstanding Commercial in any given year since the category's inception in 1997. This year, Apple leads with 4 out of the 7 nominations for its spots: The Greatest, Apple; Call Me with Timothée Chalamet, Apple TV+; Quiet the Noise, AirPods, Apple; and Rip Leon, Apple. In 2022, Ted Lasso joined the ranks of comedy legends with its win for Outstanding Comedy Series for its first and second seasons, becoming only the 8th series in the genre in 74 years of Emmy history to do so. The second season of Ted Lasso also became the most Emmy-winning comedy for the second year in a row with 4 total wins, including Emmy Awards for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series, Jason Sudeikis; Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series, Brett Goldstein; and Outstanding Directing for a Comedy Series, MJ Delaney. In total, Apple scores 54 Emmy Award nominations, including Ted Lasso Season 3, 21, Outstanding Comedy Series; Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series, Jason Sudeikis; Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series, Phil Dunster; Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series, Brett Goldstein; Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, Juno Temple; Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, Hannah Waddingham; Outstanding Guest Actor in a Comedy Series, Sam Richardson; Outstanding Guest Actress in a Comedy Series, Becky Ann Baker; Outstanding Guest Actress in a Comedy Series, Sarah Niles; Outstanding Guest Actress in a Comedy Series, Harriet Walter; Outstanding Directing for a Comedy Series, Declan Lowney; Outstanding Casting for a Comedy Series; Outstanding Writing in a Comedy Series; Outstanding Single-Camera Picture Editing for a Comedy Series, AJ Cataline, Ace, Alex Sabo; Outstanding Single-Camera Picture Editing for a Comedy Series, Melissa McCoy, Francesca Castro; Outstanding Production Design for a Narrative Contemporary Program, 1 hour or more; Outstanding Contemporary Hairstyling; Outstanding Original Music and Lyrics, Fought and Lost; Outstanding Original Music and Lyrics, A Beautiful Game; Outstanding Music Supervision; Outstanding Special Visual Effects in a Single Episode, Still, a Michael J. Fox Movie, 7. Outstanding Documentary or Nonfiction Special; Outstanding Directing for a Documentary Nonfiction Program; Outstanding Cinematography for a Nonfiction Program; Outstanding Picture Editing for a Nonfiction Program; Outstanding Music Composition for a Documentary Series or Special, Original Dramatic Score; Outstanding Sound Editing for a Nonfiction or Reality Program, Single or Multi-Camera; Outstanding Sound Mixing for a Nonfiction Program, Single or Multi-Camera. Bad Sisters, 4. Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series, Sharon Horgan; Outstanding Directing for a Drama Series, Deirblah Walsh; Outstanding Writing for a Drama Series; Outstanding Casting for a Drama Series, Blackbird, 4. Outstanding Lead Actor in a Limited or Anthology Series or Movie, Taron Egerton; Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Limited or Anthology Series or Movie, Paul Walter Hauser; Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Limited or Anthology Series or Movie, Ray Liotta; Outstanding Cinematography for a Limited or Anthology Series or Movie, Schmigadoon, Season 2, 3. Outstanding Production Design for a Narrative Program, Half Hour; Outstanding Choreography for Scripted Programming; Outstanding Cinematography for a Single Camera Series, Half Hour; The Problem with Jon Stewart Season 2, 3. Outstanding Talk Series; Outstanding Directing for a Variety Series; Outstanding Technical Direction, Camera Work, Video Control for a Special, Shrinking, 2. Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series, Jason Segel; Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, Jessica Williams; 5 Days at Memorial, 1. Outstanding Special Visual Effects in a Single Episode, Prehistoric Planet Season 2, 1. Outstanding Music Composition for a Documentary Series or Special, Original Dramatic Score, Selena Gomez, My Mind and Me, 1. Outstanding Writing for a Non-Fiction Program, For All Mankind Season 3 Experience, 1. Outstanding Emerging Media Program, Carpool Karaoke, The Series Season 5, 1. Outstanding Short Form Comedy, drama, or variety series. Hello Tomorrow. 1. Outstanding main title design. Nominees for Outstanding Commercial. 4. Apple, The Greatest. Accessibility. Call Me with Timothy Chalamet. Apple TV Plus. Apple, Quiet the Noise. AirPods. Orep Leon. Apple. Bad Sisters. In Bad Sisters, the tight-knit Garvey sisters have always looked out for each other. When their brother-in-law winds up dead, his life insurers launch an investigation to prove malicious intent and set their sights on the sisters, all of whom had ample reason to kill him. The Bad Sisters ensemble cast is led by Sharon Horgan, Anne-Marie Duff, Eva Berthisel, Sarah Green, and Eve Hewson as the Garvey sisters. Klaus Bang, Brian Gleason, Daryl McCormick, Assad Bouab, and newcomer Sace Quinn round out the ensemble cast. The series is executive produced and written by Horgan, with Brett Baer and Dave Finkel, who adapted it from the Belgian version of the series Clan, which was created by Malin Sarah Gazan. Horgan, Faye Dorn, and Clelia Mountford executive produce for Merman, and Gozan, Bert Hamelink, and Michael Segal executive produce for Caviar. In addition to Horgan, Baer, and Finkel, the series is written by Karen Kogan, Ilba Keogan, Daniel Cullen, Perry Balthazar, and Paul Howard. Deirbla Walsh, Josephine Bornebush, and Rebecca Gatward serve as directors. Walsh also serves as executive producer. Bad Sisters is produced by Merman Television and ABC Signature, a part of Disney Television Studios. Blackbird. Inspired by actual events, when high school football hero and decorated policeman's son Jimmy Keene, Taron Egerton, is sentenced to 10 years in a minimum security prison, he is given the choice of a lifetime. Enter a maximum security prison for the criminally insane and befriend suspected serial killer Larry Hall, Paul Walter Hauser, or stay where he is and serve his full sentence with no possibility of parole. Keene quickly realizes his only way out is to elicit a confession and find out where the bodies of several young girls are buried before Hall's appeal goes through. But is this suspected killer telling the truth? Or is it just another tale from a serial liar? This dramatic and captivating story subverts the crime genre by enlisting the help of the very people put behind bars to solve its mysteries. Blackbird is developed, written, and executive produced by Dennis Lehane. The first 3 episodes are directed by Academy Award nominee Michael R. Roscom, who also serves as executive producer. Lehane, Egerton, and Roscom executive produce alongside Richard Plepler through his Eden Productions. Bradley Thomas, Dan Friedkin, and Ryan Friedkin executive produce through Imperative Entertainment. Alexandra Milchin and Scott Lambert executive produce through EMJAG Productions. And Carrie Anthelis also executive produces, along with the book's author Keene. Jim McKay and Joe Chappelle also direct. The limited series is produced for Apple TV Plus by Apple Studios. Carpool Karaoke, the series. This season, the stars, sharing a car, singing along to their personal playlists, and embarking on new adventures, include Kevin Bacon, Michael Bacon, Ciara, Brian Cox, Chelsea Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Alan Cumming, Duran Duran, Nikki Glazer, Method Man, Sandra Oh, Chris Redd, Amber Ruffin, Wilco, Russell Wilson, the cast of For All Mankind, and more. Carpool Karaoke. The series is produced for Apple by CBS Studios and Fulwell 73 Productions, with executive producers James Corden, Eric Pankowski, and Ben Winston. 5 Days at Memorial. From Academy Award winner John Ridley and Emmy Award winner Carlton Cuse, who both also serve as directors, and starring an award-winning ensemble cast that includes Vera Farmiga, Cornelius Smith Jr., and Emmy Award winner Cherry Jones. 5 Days at Memorial chronicles the impact of Hurricane Katrina and its aftermath on a local hospital. When the floodwaters rose, power failed, and heat soared, exhausted caregivers at a New Orleans hospital were forced to make decisions that would follow them for years to come. In addition to Farmiga, Smith Jr., and Jones, the limited series stars Robert Pine, Julianne Emery, Adepero Oduya, Molly Hager, Michael Gaston, and W. Earl Brown. 5 Days at Memorial is executive produced and written by Cuse and Ridley, and the series is directed by Cuse, Ridley, and Wendy Stansler. The series hails from ABC Signature, a part of Disney Television Studios, For All Mankind. The propulsive third season of the alternate reality series takes viewers to a new decade, moving into the early 90s with a high-octane race to a new planetary frontier, Mars. The Red Planet becomes the new front in the space race not only for the US and the Soviet Union, but also an unexpected new entrant with a lot to prove and even more at stake. Our characters find themselves going head-to-head as their ambitions for Mars come into conflict and their loyalties are tested, creating a pressure cooker that builds to a climactic conclusion. For All Mankind is created by Emmy Award winner Ronald D. Moore and Emmy Award nominees Ben Nedivy and Matt Woolpert. Nedivy and Woolpert serve as showrunners and executive produce alongside Moore and Merrill Davis of Tall Ship Productions, as well as David Weddle, Bradley Thompson, and Nicole Beatty. For All Mankind is produced by Sony Pictures Television. Hello Tomorrow. Hello Tomorrow is an inspiring dramedy starring and executive produced by Emmy and Critics' Choice Award winner Billy Crudup. Set in a retro future world, Hello Tomorrow centers on a group of traveling salesmen hawking lunar timeshares. Crudup stars as Jack, a salesman of great talent and ambition, whose unshakable faith in a brighter tomorrow inspires his co-workers, revitalizes his desperate customers, but threatens to leave him dangerously lost in the very dream that sustains him. The ensemble cast starring alongside Crudup includes Hanifa Wood, Allison Pill, Nicholas Podani, Duchesne Williams, Emmy Award winner Hank Azaria, Matthew Maher, and Academy Award nominee Jackie Weaver. Co-created by Amit Bala and Lucas Jansen, Hello Tomorrow is produced by MRC Television. Stephen Falk, Jonathan Entwistle, Bala, and Jansen serve as executive producers alongside Crudup. Blake Griffin, Ryan Khalil, and Noah Weinstein serve as executive producers for Mortal Media, Prehistoric Planet. The series, from executive producers Jon Favreau and Michael Gunton and BBC Studios' Natural History Unit, Planet Earth, and narrated by Sir David Attenborough, with an original score by Hans Zimmer, Anzi Rosman, and Cara Talve from Bleeding Fingers Music, transports viewers back millions of years in the past to discover our world and the dinosaurs that roamed it, all in extraordinary detail. Viewers explore 5 new habitats, including the active volcanoes of India, the marshlands of Madagascar, the deep oceans near North America, and so much more. Throughout this season, the series and its creators take you up close into dinosaurs' habitats to experience the dangers, the adventures, and even the camaraderie between species unlike any we've seen before. Prehistoric Planet combines award-winning wildlife filmmaking, the latest paleontology learnings, and state-of-the-art technology to unveil the spectacular habitats and inhabitants of ancient Earth for a one-of-a-kind immersive experience. The series is produced by the world-renowned team at BBC Studios' Natural History Unit, with support from the photorealistic visual effects of MPC applied to concept art created by Jellyfish Pictures. The theme is by Hans Zimmer and Andrew Christie for Bleeding Fingers Music, with an original score by Zimmer, Rosman, and Talve for Bleeding Fingers Music. The Problem with Jon Stewart. Acclaimed host, writer, producer, director, and advocate. Jon Stewart, recipient of the 2022 Mark Twain Prize for American Humor, leads with compassion and humor as he takes a deep dive into some of the most important issues of our time. Using comedy and common sense, the series features tough, topical, and culture-moving conversations from the perspectives of stakeholders, experts, and individuals confronting these issues. The Writers Guild Award-nominated series. The Problem with Jon Stewart is hosted and executive produced by Stewart through his Busboy Productions. The series is executive produced by showrunner Brinda Adhikari, alongside Stewart's longtime manager James Dixon, Chris McShane, and Richard Plepler through his Eden Productions, which has an exclusive overall production deal with Apple. Lori Baranek and Reza Riadzi are supervising producers, and Chris Asimovich is head writer. Schmigadoon. Having found true love in the town of Schmigadoon, Season 2 of Schmigadoon finds Josh, Keegan-Michael Key, and Melissa, Cecily Strong, in Schmicago, the reimagined world of 60s and 70s musicals. The second season of Apple's broadly acclaimed comedy includes new original musical numbers from co-creator, executive producer, and showrunner Cinco Paul, as well as returning stars Strong, Key, Ariana DeBose, Martin Short, Dove Cameron, Jamie Camille, Kristen Chenoweth, Alan Cumming, Anne Harada, Jane Krakowski, and Aaron Tveit, with Titus Burgess and Patrick Page joining the cast for Season 2. Schmigadoon hails from Broadway Video and Universal Television, a division of Universal Studio Group. Schmigadoon is co-created by Paul and Ken Daurio. Paul serves as showrunner and wrote all of the original songs for the series. Lorne Michaels and Andrew Singer serve as executive producers, Micah Frank serves as co-executive producer, and Strong and Caroline Maroney serve as producers. Selena Gomez, My Mind and Me. Selena Gomez, My Mind and Me is a documentary feature about singer, songwriter, actress, producer, entrepreneur, and activist Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez, My Mind and Me is directed and produced by Alec Kashishian. After years in the limelight, Gomez achieves unimaginable stardom. But just as she reaches a new peak, an unexpected turn pulls her into darkness. This uniquely raw and intimate documentary spans her 6-year journey into a new light. This film marks the second project for Apple, with producers Lighthouse Management and Media and Interscope Films following their collaboration on the Emmy Award-nominated documentary Billie Eilish, The World's a Little Blurry, Shrinking. Starring Jason Segel and Harrison Ford in one of his first television roles, Shrinking follows grieving therapist Jimmy Segel, who starts to break the rules and tell his clients exactly what he thinks. Ignoring his training and ethics, he finds himself making huge, tumultuous changes to people's lives, including his own. In addition to Segel and Ford, Paul, the series stars Jessica Williams, Gabby, Krista Miller, Liz, Lukita Maxwell, Alice, Michael Urie, Brian, and Luke Tenney, Sean. Co-created by Emmy Award-winning Ted Lasso executive producer Bill Lawrence, Emmy Award-winning Ted Lasso star, writer, and co-executive producer Brett Goldstein, and Segel, Shrinking is produced by Warner Brothers Television Studios, where Lawrence and Goldstein are under overall deals, and Lawrence's Doozer Productions. Lawrence, Segel, Goldstein, Neil Goldman, James Ponsoldt, Randall Winston, Jeff Ingold, and Liza Katzer serve as executive producers. Still, a Michael J. Fox movie. Still, a Michael J. Fox movie starring Michael J. Fox and Tracy Pollan, is directed by Academy Award winner Davis Guggenheim. The film, which incorporates documentary, archival, and scripted elements, recounts Fox's extraordinary story in his own words. The improbable tale of an undersized kid from a Canadian Army base who rose to the heights of stardom in 1980s Hollywood. The account of Fox's public life, full of nostalgic thrills and cinematic gloss, unspools alongside his never-before-seen private journey, including the years that followed his diagnosis at 29 with Parkinson's disease. Intimate and honest, and produced with unprecedented access to Fox and his family, the film chronicles Fox's personal and professional triumphs and travails, and explores what happens when an incurable optimist confronts an incurable disease. With a mix of adventure and romance, comedy and drama, watching the film feels like a Michael J. Fox movie. Still, a Michael J. Fox movie is produced by Concordia Studio. Guggenheim, Annetta Marion, Will Cohen, and Jonathan King serve as producers, with Lorene Powell-Jobs, Jonathan Silberberg, Nicole Stott, and Fox's longtime producing partner Nell Fortenberry executive producing. The project marks the second partnership for Apple and Concordia Studio following the Emmy Award-winning documentary Boys State, Ted Lasso. Jason Sudeikis is Ted Lasso, a small-time college football coach from Kansas hired to coach a professional soccer team in England, despite having no experience. But what he lacks in knowledge, he makes up for with optimism, underdog determination, and biscuits. The widely acclaimed series also stars Hannah Waddingham, Brendan Hunt, Jeremy Swift, Juno Temple, Brett Goldstein, Phil Dunster, and Nick Mohammed. In addition to starring, Sudeikis serves as executive producer, alongside Bill Lawrence via his Doozer Productions, in association with Warner Brothers and Universal Television, a division of Universal Studio Group. Doozer's Jeff Ingold also serves as an executive producer, with Liza Katzer as co-executive producer. The series was developed by Sudeikis, Lawrence, Brendan Hunt, and Joe Kelly, and is based on the pre-existing format and characters from NBC Sports. All programs are currently streaming on Apple TV+. Apple TV Plus offers premium, compelling drama and comedy series, feature films, groundbreaking documentaries, and kids and family entertainment, and is available to watch across all of a viewer's favorite screens. After its launch on November 1st, 2019, Apple TV Plus became the first all-original streaming service to launch around the world, and has premiered more original hits and received more award recognitions faster than any other streaming service since its debut.